Taurus. How are we doing this week? Happy birthday month. This is your weekly reading from May the 2nd to the 9th. I hope everyone is having a good week. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. That would be super, super helpful. If it doesn't, just remember these are general readings. So check your moon and rising sign. And if it doesn't resonate, then maybe I'm just not connecting to your energy this week, and I am sorry. All right, let's see what we got for you. For Taurus, please. For Taurus, please. Interesting. Okay, so we have this Queen of Swords energy. This Queen of Swords is air sign energy. Could be someone that's older as well, higher council. This air sign, whoever they are, there's this weird control with them. There's this weird kind of almost coldness about them. They might be logical in the sense of just thinking, but you feel like they don't have a lot of emotion there. And the queen just doesn't have to always be just a female, right? It could be male, just feminine energy as well. So it just could be someone that's kind of maybe a little bit cold or reserved towards you. This might be someone in your general area right now, but it's also followed by the Emperor reversed, which is Aries energy, which just means a little bit of out of control energy here. The Emperor can be someone with reverse, could be someone with a big ego, going through an ego trip. So maybe you find this air sign is going through an ego trip around you, Taurus, and you're just like, you know what, this is a lot of energy, especially for like my birthday month. So I want to see kind of what this kind of egotistical, kind of cold energy is. Interesting. It's crazy. Fresh air, fresh start, mental start. Whatever this energy is, this kind of, again, what I was saying, this out of control, kind of egotistical, cold kind of energy here. I don't know if this is someone you work with, but it just kind of is this energy of it's kind of making you lazy in a weird way, Taurus. And I just kind of want to figure out what they're trying to kind of communicate to me here. It's almost just like this person is like, because they're so unconnected with you, you're kind of just like, I don't want to like put any hard work into this, or you're feeling like the hard work that you do is not really valued by them. You're not really seeing like this as you want to put kind of like the energy in towards them here. And I think you're going to have this mental clarity towards this person that you're like, this is not something I kind of want to work on. I don't think I'm being valued here. I don't think that, you know, whatever's kind of going on here, if this is the person, like you're like, you have a big ego, you're kind of cold-hearted, like it's just this energy that you're just like, I don't even want to put any of my time or hard work kind of into here. And I think you're going to have that kind of realization that this week with the Ace of Swords, you're going to have that mental clarity of really kind of seeing who this person might be, or how this energy has kind of affected you here, Taurus. You're like, nope, no thank you. So it could be air sign, could be Aries as well. But it feels like you're kind of just going to let go a little bit, and because you're standing up for yourself here. You're standing up for your boundaries and kind of what you believe in, and standing up for yourself, especially if this person is not valuing you, especially if this person is, again, making you feel, saying like mean stuff to you and making you feel like a lesser than. I feel like now you're going to kind of stand up for yourself, and you're like, I'm not going to I don't deserve this. I'm going to kind of like let go of whatever this kind of energy is, because I'm going to stand up for myself and my boundaries, and for believing in myself here, and I'm feeling like I am valued, right? You're going to be like, finally be like, no, I'm going to take a stand because I feel like I deserve a bit better. So this is a boss kind of situation. I think you're taking a stand and being like, no, like I think I deserve better than this, or having that communication of not being stepped over, if you know what I mean. If this is a relationship, I think you're kind of just going to let it go because you realize this person is maybe not the person that you need to be with. I think you're kind of standing up for your own self and your own standards this week. It's good, it's your birthday week, as you should. Or birthday, well, some of you birthday week, birthday month. What else we got for Taurus? Got the King of Swords as well. The Ace of Cups. I think this person is an air sign because I got the King of Swords reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed, which means a lot of cold air energy towards you, very distant, non-communicative kind of energy. And I see it kind of there's the Ace of Cups here reversed, which is kind of like not an emotional renewal. Maybe someone that is having a negative emotion effect on you. Maybe you were hoping for this kind of fresh start with this air sign here, but it kind of seems like they're not kind of bringing you that kind of joy that you deserve, that kind of emotional energy that you deserve. They seem very cold, very distant, very like non-communicative. I don't know why you at first were, I don't know, it's interesting. I want to see what kind of was going through Taurus's mind. Yeah, you're making a very clear decision this week about this person. You're like, no. Before, maybe you were a bit confused and maybe you saw the potential. Again, if this is a relationship or a boss, you kind of were sticking up for it or seeing the potential and kind of confused which way to go with this relationship or with whoever this kind of person is. But now you're kind of just like, absolutely not. You're like, I'm not dealing with this bullshit anymore. For Taurus, you're trusting, this has come out a lot for a lot of readings. It's funny because they've kind of been very close together in a lot of readings. You're trusting your choices. You're trusting kind of decisions you're making here. What is feeling right for you, standing up for yourself here, standing up for your own energy. You're starting to trust that and trusting the choices that you kind of make here. And I think especially you might feel, I think once you feel that, once you realize that you are moving in a direction that feels confident for you and that feels right for you, that you're trusting that kind of gut instinct more. You're trusting the decision to walk away from things or people or energies that are kind of cold-hearted, that are egotistical, that are not making you feel great about yourself. You're in that energy of really just, I'm ready to let shit go. You're like, I'm ready to kind of get you out of my space, get you out of my energy here. Yeah, we are releasing some toxic people. We're releasing some of the chains of this toxicity, the things that are keeping us down, the people that are maybe not making us feel the best about ourselves or treat us in this toxic way. And especially with someone that is emotionally detached and someone has this cold energy towards you and this big kind of ego there. Obviously, this is probably not a person that you really want to be in a relationship with, but I think it's some bit of yourself that kind of was allowing you to kind of accept it for a little bit and accept the way people kind of were treating you, Taurus. But now it kind of seems this renewal of energy where I feel like you're just like, not doing that anymore. I'm not going to let this person, I'm releasing those toxic chains that are keeping me down, that are keeping me tied to these toxic people, and I'm just not doing it anymore. Just grab this card. And I think that's what we're kind of feeling with this Three of Wands energy here, is feeling like our ships are coming in, that better things are coming towards us, things we actually would deserve, standing confidently in the fact that we know that we have a new plan and things are kind of coming towards us here. You know, the ships are kind of on the way in for you. And I think we just got to kind of cut some of these chains, got to cut some ties this week, Taurus, to really see that potential come in, because weirdly, we're fearing, okay? With this full energy here, we're fearing a new start. Interesting. What is this new start that they're fearing? For some of you, this might be starting a new job or looking for a new job, going back to school or something like that. Again, this might be tied into if this person is a boss energy that you're trying to get away from, that you're standing up for yourself, that you're feeling like I'm getting my choice to kind of move away from this person and cut myself from this toxicity, because there is this new start here that you're fearing that they were telling me was the Page of Pentacles, which is kind of this new financial start, which could be going back to school, planting the seeds of ideas. So basically the things you're doing right now, planting the seeds to grow into something, right? With this Page of Pentacles, planting the seeds for it to grow. Again, if that's like going back to school, if that's just starting an activity that you kind of maybe want to start as a business. We see a little bit of fear coming in though from feeling like this new beginning here. If it's the relationship, I think it's the fact of valuing yourself. And I think it's the fact of the fear of maybe going at something alone and having that venture to open yourself up again to something new and exciting, something stable. yeah, now is the time to kind of go into action a bit here. Now is the time to kind of put a little bit of energy towards action. Because I think you're seeing, again, with the Four of Cups here reversed, you're seeing the opportunities now that are coming in from the universe. You're seeing things a bit clearer. You're having those aha moments, the Ace of Sword moments here. You're seeing the things that are not working, the things that are tying you down a bit here, the people or energies that are just not, that are making you almost more lazy because of their the way they talk to you and value you. Like, especially when you've had a bad boss who just kind of is demeaning and cold to you, or a partner like that, it doesn't make you want to do anything, because it just makes you kind of question yourself and kind of question everything that you've done and that you do. But again, feeling that courage to stand up for yourself and seeing that maybe the universe has a different plan for you here, that this maybe isn't the only answer moving forward. For Taurus. Ooh, they came out twice. Okay, I have a feeling this is work energy here. Again, if this relates to a relationship, it can or a friendship, it can relate to that as well. But there is this also energy of being overworked here, where you're kind of being pushed to the bone, working overtime, and someone's being sneaky. There's some sneaky energy at work here with you kind of overworking here. Either someone is kind of gearing you up to giving you more work now because maybe you're feeling like you want to leave, or you've had this conversation with them that you're feeling kind of demeaned by them a little bit, or you feel kind of controlled, or you feel like, you know, they have this kind of strong ego here, Taurus. And now you're kind of standing up for yourself and in this energy, and they're like almost sabotaging you in a way, in the sense of feeling like giving you more work now, or they're kind of just doing these things. Maybe they're even a bit more harder on you for no apparent reason. It's just so weird. It just feels like this kind of toxic energy, and that's why I think it's kind of like this overwork, that you're kind of working too hard here, because someone is kind of, I don't know, taking advantage of you in that sense. Interesting reading for you this week, Taurus. For Taurus, please. Thank you. For Taurus, please. Okay, interesting. So you got the Great Severing. Okay, perfect. The Great Severing, Mars energy. Anger, conflict, softening to love. This shadow card is one that may feel confrontational, but don't be afraid. It's here to bring the surface to anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. The mourning planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open, and never-ending source of love. We are all wounded, and our own unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we will see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close our heart off to the world, to let painful experience confirm the agony and separation in the early life, to soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others in the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see innocence in all people, especially yourself. How are you cutting yourself off from love? How do you soften towards those who have hurt you? Right? It's understanding and having that ability to go, hey, I'm standing up for myself now, standing up for my energy, and even though you're kind of putting this conflict on me, even though we have this kind of tension right now, I am just going to kind of take the higher road, stand up for what I believe in, and kind of move forward here. And really feel like what, you know, feel that energy of what we deserve, and to clearly see when someone is not maybe appreciating us for who we are. You got second chakra archangel Ariel energy, intimacy and creativity. The second chakra vibrates with the energy of beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort and intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative, to let yourself reach into the unexplored area of self-expression, new projects that may be a more creative approach. This is also a time for energies of closeness with others. Nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to emotional intimacy that might be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie from resonant souls around you. Just because whatever this energy is here that is maybe kind of not in your best interest doesn't mean that other things aren't coming for you here, right? I see this kind of, maybe we're going to kind of move towards people that are a lot more like us, move towards energies and spaces of people that are a lot more like us as well here, right? Things are going to come towards us when we especially take care of ourselves and our own energy. All right, Taurus, this was your weekly reading. I hope this helped.